Hello survivors, welcome back to another Life After video. Today I'm going to teach you everything about drones and Life After. So without wasting any time, let's get to the video. First of all, let's talk about the types of drones. There are mainly 4 types, which are carrier drones, healer drones, self-destruct drones and combat drones, and there are a wide range of drones to explore too. First, let's talk about carrier drones. These drones are basically for carrying your items or acting as an extra backpack. Basically, we don't use them for combat. Next up are healer drones. These drones are a must in combat scenarios like Charlestown, Nancy, training arenas or anywhere you fight against other players. These drones will basically restore your health while in combat. Now let's dive into combat drones, which we use in combat. This category includes a wide variety of drones with various skills. First, let's explore different combat drones and their skills. First, let's talk about the Scarlet Eagle drone, which is a pretty basic combat drone with a missile guidance system that launches missiles at the target, dealing explosive damage. This drone also has another skill called Guardian, which will save the owner from mutant beetles. Now let's discuss about the War Tiger drone, which is essentially a flamethrower drone that deals continuous damage to targets. It can also launch missiles and deal explosive damage. Another skill this specific drone has is thorough lubrication, which increases the drone's durability by 40%. Next up is the Mouse Guardian, and this drone acts as a machine gun turret, staying on the ground and dealing high damage to enemy targets. Then we have the Armored Taurus, a must-have in PvP, because this drone can restore a percentage of your shield while in battle. Let's move on to the Sandstorm Laser Snake drone. This drone marks enemies with a laser, and while the mark is active, the owner deals an additional 6% damage to the marked target. Next is the Ares Sentinel, which acts as a shield from external attacks. While the shield is active, your actions are not interrupted. This drone is also very important in PvP. Moving on to Red Ears, also known as pig drones. These drones are game changers in PvP nowadays because they mark their target with a fang mark. If the target tries to run away, the damage it deals will increase, and the damage is calculated by the distance the target traveled while the mark is active. The more distance travels, the more damage the drone will deal. That covers combat drones. Now let's talk about the tiers of drones. These tiers are classified into Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3. Tier 1 is the most basic drone with basic abilities, and they are relatively cheap to buy due to their limited performance. Tier 2 drones are intermediate drones with better performance than Tier 1 drones. Now let's discuss Tier 3 drones, also known as CE drones, which have the maximum performance and potential compared to the other 2 tiers. Now let's talk about another section of drones, which are the gathering drones. These drones gather resources for you in packed zones, and there is not much to say about them. Moving on to dual-core drones. These are basically hybrid drones that you can create by fusing an alpha and a beta drone. These drones possess the skills of both drones and perform very well compared to other drones. And now let's talk about drone hanger upgrades. This is essential because half of a drone's strength comes from its hanger. Make sure you upgrade it as much as possible for the maximum output from your drones. And that's all about drones and Life After. I hope this video helps you in one way or another. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind.